Okay, welcome back. I just warmed up a little bit. We're going into that cave over there. This is for the poachers thing. Okay. Come on. One more hit. Invisible back again. I like it. Okay, I am actually going to get rid of that Explorer profile and make a Infiltrator profile. So for the Infiltrator profile, what do I want? I want Tactical Cloak. There, I think I want Energy Drain. There. I want a Remnant VI here. And what am I doing? I'm going to go to Profiles, Infiltrator, and save that. Okay, so we get Blink Evade as well now. And if I do the Tactical Cloak, I literally disappear for a little bit. Let's go in. The hard part's going to be getting out.
Stop shooting! Can we... The people I hired shot at you and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. The creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
You know, I quite agree, Jarl. I quite agree.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Vold before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
This war is not victory at any cost. Oh shit. Did I just walk into that water? Yeah. This is not victory at any cost, it's... When is the cost too high?
I couldn't have made that call on my own, Ryder. Thank you.
It's when does the cost become too high? And when the cost is too high, that is when you stop. But some people don't know when the cost is too high and they'll do anything to have what they need. In this case, she was using a symbol of their past, the Yavara, which have a healing enzyme in their skin, which she was killing them to get to. My decisions will make sense by the time I finish the game, I think.
Let's do this!
Okay, so what's next? We have Know Your Enemy. Yeah, I think we're going to do Know Your Enemy and then get off roll.
Scoot over, Jal. You're taking up my seat. Too hot in here for that.
Do you mean hot or hot?
Just shove over.
I like him already.
Get at main camp. Be careful, Ryder. Thank you for following Rylus' tip, Ryder. Taking out these Kett will mean a lot to my people. Kett, be ready.
Nice headshot.
This is the infiltrator profile. Come on, where are you at? Come on.
Grenade in!
One out.
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara, Kett, something else.
The scans could tell us more, Pathfinder. Information saved. There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Kett? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
The Angaran genetic code that expresses this projection of a bioelectric field has been isolated. The process to integrate this into our own genome is ongoing. Early success is documented. Once complete, adaptation should be distributed to all ascendant in Helios. Ability may also prove useful as part of base soldier configurations. All research has been transmitted to the Empire.
Exaltation is not just about making more Kett. It's an exchange.
An exchange requires consenting parties.
There's bound to be more here. Let's keep moving.
These particular genetic samples are mostly all different.
Data saved.
I say mostly because some of them are the same. It is important that we do this.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it.
Transmissions unacknowledged by whom? Possible breakdown in connection and information mishandled. Investigation ongoing. Logs to be updated shortly.
Things getting lost in the post. A universal problem.
I wonder if we can find the follow-up logs.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of the team has suggested that this research is being prevented from leaving Helios. Troubling implications. Set aside for now. Taking steps to verify that primary communications are still active.
I'm picking up the nav point for another Kett station. Probably. Probably their primary communications.
If we take out that comm station, does that mean the Ket can't call home?
One can only hope. I scanned that one. Where's the last one? Ah, there it is.
Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other Ket.
The Archon.
Exaltation.
So does the Archon control the Ket because they see him as a progenitor? Or does his rank give him the privilege to propagate his genes like this?
A cultural question beyond my purview.
In any case, the stuff we found should be of great interest to the science team back on the Nexus.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters, almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
Gara have huge families. Humans generally don't, so there'll be more of other species generally don't have large families, so Gara will, you know, they'll manage to keep their population above us, but there'll be more of our families than theirs. Facility.
This is the Ketcom outpost we heard about on Vold.
We've got Ket.
Good targeting!
Trying to line up the perfect shot, because you only get one. If you don't quite kill them in time, you lose it.
Shield boost enabled.
Let's go and have a look at this outpost. Can't help it. It's just too fun. You come here and you find out that actually the
temperature.
transmissions are manually being stopped.
The Archon's not the Ket's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over.
Rose, communication orders require explanation. Archon commands blocking all transmissions of Angara data to the Empire. It is a breach of protocol.
Wait, is the Archon going off book?
Going off book, going rogue.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
Someone's repeating the party line.
It sounds like the Ket are starting to question what the Archon's doing. If this continues, it might be good for all of us.
There is likely nothing to be done, but conflicts between factions seldom resolve quietly.
Then we'll just have to keep an ear to the ground for now. With luck, something will happen.
Life support restored.
It's because something does happen. Okay, what else have we got? Looks all clear to me. Let's check the journal. Helios assignments. Yep, Vault is clear. And we still got a rebel. Looks like we'll be going back to Illidan. But for now, I think we're going to the Nexus. Oh, we got that to do. For now, let's go back to Nexus, and then I'm going to go to EOS again, I think. Okay, off to the Nexus.
Ryder, could we chat?
Fold orbit is steady.
Okay, Gil. Trouble incoming.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
The Ket won't touch the Barchero again. The militia will see to that.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be. I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this. You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Knock it off, both of you!
Sure. Once he gets off my back about how I work on the Tempest.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously? Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
Okay, so I'm going to agree with Gil on this one.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
Okay, show's over. Back to it.
Okay, that was kind of important. Kind of. Let's have another word with Callow.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? I suppose the Tempest is just like any other ship, to be taken apart and put back together. Or she will be, once Gil's had his way.
Gil's upgrading the Tempest, not scrapping her. She's in good hands.
I wish I could believe you. But perhaps... Anything else?
I'm trying to get this done. Okay, so, yeah.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Come on, give me that piece of
So
conversation.
that message was from an STG agent?
One who's convinced your people were betrayed.
That's bizarre. What could the Ket offer anyone that's worth an arc? Watch your step, Ryder. Back home, when STG was involved, things got messy.
They always did.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be. Pathfinder.
Okay, so I need
I'll
to
let
wait
you
a bit.
concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Of course, I know where to find them. They're on Aya. Okay. Okay. Ket on on Illidan. Luckily we're going to Illidan soon. This is all stuff that we should really take care of before a Meridian, because it does actually make sense to. So, right now I'm going to go back to the Nexus. And while we're travelling, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call this an episode. So if you like this video and would like to see more, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.